Guys, my Master Petrie back here once again with more reviews. Today we're doing My Hero Academia review of episode. God, I already forgot, but we're going to review My Hero Academia episode um, 4, season 2, episode 4. So I thought this episode was really good. Let's go into talking about it. I think this episode was a really good setup episode. Not that much happened this episode. Well, let me just talk about my favorite parts of the episode. First, in the preview, I thought Midori was gonna get Linda, the fast running dude, but it turned out his team was really because basically the whole point of this episode was a cavalry battle, basically, and basically where you get 4 people to carry one guy on top. Well, 3 people to carry one guy on top. So Midori's team ended up being really surprising to me because he obviously had my new waifu. He had Eureka, and then he had that other girl. I still don't know her name. I don't know her name as of right now. I probably gave it to us, but I don't know her name. The girl used all the robots. And then he used Tichidara, the dude who looks like a bird and has a shadow comes out of his body. That was really cool. The point was like he tapped hand on his shoulder. He put his hand on his shoulder. I'm like, who did he pick? I was trying to think of all the characters. I'm like, oh, the one that didn't show up was that guy. So that kind of made sense. And basically how every team was set up. And then they had like one guy really powerful. They had to have a balanced team so they can get through it. And as you saw in last episode, Midori, basically the other teams needed to take each other out to gain more points because each set of team had a set of points determined by what place they got in the race. So Midori, since he got first, he got like 1,000,000, 10 million, something crazy like that, and everybody was going after him. So he set up his team to where he had like a defense and a lot of people so they can get away. So I guess that was a pretty good plan on his part, which that didn't make sense. The episode was just really in the moment; everything was kind of happening, and I love the build up to like the Class B kind of like being jealous at Class A because they got tapped by villains to the class that our main character Midori's in. So since they got attacked by villains and stuff, they're kind of targeting after Class A, and that relationship between those two it's really gonna build up. I can't wait to see it, and I feel like one of the real surprising points of the episode when he was building his team, one of his friends, Linda. He didn't join his team. He was like, as of right now, I keep losing to you. I can't get better if I stay by your side. I have to grow on my own. Which I really do like that because a lot of anime characters, what they do, they never can grow because there's always going to be somebody greater that's always doing something spectacular or amazing, and you never can grow off of that. Which I do understand that, and I do applaud that because a lot of anime characters, they never grow because of that fact, and I do like that. So that made sense to them on that part. So I did like that. Then he joined Ice Dude's team, and I think one of my favorite points of the episode when it came to I can't remember his name, but the guy who's Ice. He saw his father, and we already know this tension between him and his father. And I didn't realize before that he had 2 halves, an ice half and a fire half. It made sense now. I was smacking my head because I didn't realize that he had 2 halves. I was like, wow, what? How did I not notice that before? But then we saw him and his father look at each other. I felt the tension between those two. I'm like, wow, you already know some stuff is going to go down between the two. So I'm really excited to see that. I'm really excited to see what's going to go down with Class A and B. Next episode is going to be really, really good. I cannot wait to see it. Class A versus B, and really good setup episode. Like I said, once again. Anything else I want to say about the episode? Yeah, it's just cool seeing everybody use their quirks in a way that they bounce off each other, and they work together almost like their quirks come together, and because like the whole point the episode, half the episode was like, all right, who's gonna help me use my quirk, or who's gonna help me do this and do this for this situation? Because especially for Midori's situation, he had to get away and have somebody to cover his blind spots. That was the whole point. It's kind of like how you build a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, like a deck of cards, or like you set up people on like a team, an actual game. You're like, all right, you're gonna set up a team based off of, I don't know, something that you want to do, and you have to get support that makes sense for this team. It made sense. So I don't know, the whole team aspect made sense to me. I liked it. It was kind of slow this episode, but that's fine because this next episode looks amazing. This episode, I believe, 18. Don't quote me on that. Think this is I think this is 17. I believe this is 17. But yeah, so yeah, this is episode 17. I put 15 in the last thumbnail. That was on me. I'm sorry about that, guys. It was late night and I was trying to upload that, so sorry about that. And anyways, yeah, this episode was really good setup episode, and at the end, even more setup. We had one of the guys from Class A. I don't like his character design. That's just me because it's so plain. A lot of these characters I notice in My Hero Academia, either their character design are really really cool, they're met in the middle, or are just like they're so plain. Because like from this series, I'm just kind of expecting at this point some crazy wild thingamajig. I don't know. I like Midori's character design because he's supposed to be looking plain. I don't know. That's like the whole point of him. I like that, but the dude from Class A that was going on and ran about we're gonna defeat Class B actually. We're gonna defeat Class A. I didn't like the fact his character design, but that was just me. So he took Bakuro's band at the end of the episode, and Bakuro is just such a cool character. He's just like so sadistic and evil. He's like, we're gonna kill these guys before we go after Midori. Yo, let's take these guys out first. I thought that was so dope. I like that so much. I was like, some stuff is gonna go down between those two. He was taking everybody's bands from Class A because that was just like his whole goal to make Class B seem better. So I do like that goal, and that really does run into each other later on. But I cannot wait to see next episode and those two go at it. I'm sure Bakuro is gonna come up on top. I really want to see him come up on top. He's such a cool character. He does not take defeat well, and he's such like an evil sadistic character. You just like really want to see him like just kick some booty at the end of the day. So then also at the end of the episode, we have some more setup for another fight that will probably happen next episode. That episode after that, Midori versus the Ice and Fire dude. It looks kind of dope. His team. I feel like the Ice and Fire dude, his rival, is kind of better suited for battle because the way that like I said, the way that Midori set up his team, it wasn't to be set up for fighting. Like it was more set up to get away and stuff like that, because two of his team members are supported for him to get away. So I felt like that was a pretty good. It's going to be interesting to see how he uses their quirks in battle. I mean, we do have the one shadow guy, but that's not going to be that much. That's one guy's not going to help. But it really was interesting to see how also at end of the episode when Bakugo was going for at the beginning of the episode actually Bakugo was going for Midori. It was really cool to see like the tape guy pulling him back up from the air, like to not break the rules almost, that was a really cool aspect I really did like about that. But anyways, once again, I did like this episode. Just a little slow setup episode, but you're gonna need a setup episode every once in a while. My name is Pichu. Once again, if you guys did like and subscribe, I very much appreciate it. My link is down below. Become a mini Pichu today by liking, subscribing, comment, do all that crazy stuff below. I really would appreciate that. For review number whatever, but I don't know. I gotta get this uploaded. See you guys next episode. Peace out, my mini Pichus.